It's an artificial intelligence drink, but is it artificially flavored?
Maybe.
Did you have ChatGPT come up with that?
Maybe.
It sounds very ChatGPT. Welcome to Combat Cocktails. Danny and Derek to show you how to make Tropical Hex.
Tropical Hex?
I think ChatGPT made this one. The name, right? So this is another one where Jennifer...
Completely? Yeah. Name and everything?
I gave it ingredients.
Oh, you gave it ingredients?
Oh, I can get it. I can make recipes all day long. That's easy. But Anna will name it. Anna will probably give some history, and you can rhyme it and shit.
Nice.
You'll give it history, even though if it's just great.
Yeah, you can have it make one up.
No,
This is also one Brianna had.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So, again, my daughter goes to Canada. She finds a drink at a speakeasy-ish type place. Tells Jennifer. Jennifer's like, what was in it? She gets a photo or whatever. And then she takes that, puts it into ChatGPT and go, maybe something that has a lot of those things in it. And see what it'll invent. And they created the Tropical Hex. So this is probably not the drink that she had in Canada.
She go to Montreal.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it has all the same stuff. So maybe it'll taste the same if maybe they use the same ratios and whatnot.
It's interesting from this one and the last one. You can tell like it's following like
Standard rules.
the standard rules. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get like, so this is 1 ounce of 3-star Plantation, 1 ounce of Plantation Dark Rum. You guys can use your favorite dark and light, whatever. 1/4 ounce of Absinthe, which is pretty standard for classic drinks. 1.5 ounces of pineapple juice, 3/4 ounce of fresh lemon juice, 1/2 ounce of hibiscus, 1/2 ounce of cream coconut, and some mint leaves, muddled.
Did you muddle the mint leaves?
Not yet. I guess I should though, huh?
You want to put I can do that. Put those in here for you.
I see where you're going with this because if you look at the recipe, you've got basically 3/4 ounce of lime juice. Then you're adding in almost 1 ounce of sweet, so it should be a little sweeter because you're gonna have 3/4 ounce of sour, 1 ounce of sweet plus this pineapple juice, which I would consider sweet. But it's gonna be it'll be sweeter forward, I think. But it's balanced against the fact that there's a little bit of absinthe, which isn't gonna add a lot of potency. But 2 ounces of rum, that's pretty standard, like 1 serving cocktail. 2 ounces of rum and a bunch of other shit. I wouldn't say it's a 2-1-1, but it's probably close. It's probably like a 2-1-3/4. In the opposite direction we typically do. We usually do 3/4 of sugar to the 1 ounce. You know, we tend to go sugar less. But when you're a college kid, this would be perfect drink for you. You want it a little bit sweeter. The absinthe is interesting. You're gonna try the 3/4 or the 1/4. I have a.
It's gonna be interesting.
1/4 ounce of absinthe.
Yeah, but look, there's that jigger that's right there. That small short jigger.
You'll definitely taste it.
I can have it here. This is already.
Brianna said she didn't taste it in hers.
Oh, really?
She can't stand black licorice.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's black licorice. She's like, oh crap, no.
It's just maybe it goes well with the coconut.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I think there's so many. She said there's so many other flavors that you don't really.
You're not gonna.
Yeah, I already put it in there.
Especially with the mint,
Beat
to
it up.
distract you with a little bit of a herbalness.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's pretty strong though. Pineapple juice and the coconut cream is pretty strong.
Coconut cream is super sweet.
Yeah.
Like the.
And so it'll definitely be a little.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Minty.
It'll probably be on the sweeter side.
It's also this dark rum. I think is sweet. Most plantation products tend to be sugar forward anyway. You know, it's not like they.
Was it Plantation Rum?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they probably went for more on the.
She was somewhere that was decent at least then.
Yeah. It's like they went with a beachside drink in classic style.
Yeah.
And I think hibiscus is this time of year. It tends to come out now. I don't even like. They just take hibiscus flowers and beat the shit out of it and make a syrup out of it.
They must.
Boil them down. So I got this on Amazon. I'll put a link below if you want the hibiscus syrup from somebody important. I know that. Oh look, it's got a Best Buy 2030. How the fuck? 2030?
Oh, I mean, you have some shit that's been in your fridge for a long time, and we use it. And I've known you for a good amount of time.
I know. I'm not surprised.
Like
by
all our kids were like small.
when some of the syrups are open.
Yeah.
I know, but that's not the surprising part. I'm surprised that it has that on the label because that means it's physically been tested for like the duration. Like you can't just make shit up.
True.
So you have to actually prove it. So that's usually most of the smaller companies they're like, yeah, what's the minimum? 1 year? Yeah, it's 1 year. They don't want to test it any further because if you have the thing open for more than a year, whatever, that's not their problem. But I feel like the brand is
Interesting.
it's shaker and spoon.
Interesting color. Well,
Shaker
I guess
and
from
I could have rinsed the
That's
glass
oh,
back from
Shaker
before
and
pouring,
Spoon is
too.
the name of the company.
Yeah, I was looking for it.
I didn't notice the optional at the very end.
It's
Wow.
optional.
Rinse do an absinthe rinse.
Yeah, but you already put it in there.
Right.
It's not
But
overpowering.
I could have done that because I have a spray already
Oh,
to
see?
aerosolize it. You know, mint will be better in a couple months. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's-
it looks all fucking beat up.
Yeah.
It does.
Fucking mint looks like it's been a little trashy.
That meant some through divorce.
Yeah.
That's
Shit.
a cool color though.
Oh,
Oh, you can smell it.
huh.
The absinthe.
Yeah.
What does this taste like? Oh, made
Looks
by
like a
Shaker and Spoon.
strawberry smash or something.
Mm.
Yeah, I like the color. It's very rare to see a color that's
Yeah.
like purpley pink without being like super vibrant.
Yeah, it's hard to see on
Considering this is in there. This
It
is-
tastes like it. Like I can't taste any
This
rum.
is
I can
such a
taste
funny
the
Funny
absinthe. I can taste the
Yeah.
obviously the
But-
coconut.
the absinthe is not overpowering in
No.
the least, even though there's
No.
a quarter ounce in
It's,
there.
it feels like this reminds me of like
It's it's like a
it reminds me of an elevated weird ice cream flavor.
yes, yes.
Just
Because
like,
you get that
I'm
mint,
getting up for this
but
one.
it's a super like light
Yeah, and
hint.
it's like
It's like a whisper of mint.
but it has like that creamy and then like a
Yeah.
berry.
So maybe technically not absinthe, but it says eau de plante absinthe superior. So it says something about absinthe on here.
That's absinthe.
Okay. Someone was saying in the chat that I didn't think it was absinthe.
Because it's Pernod.
Oh, you can get. Yeah, you get a little bit of that.
No, that's they make a what is it, pastis
I
or
get
whatever.
an aftertaste
That's the
of
actual absinthe. You can usually tell the difference by the ABV. That's a high ABV. I think the other one's more of a liqueur.
Yeah, it's like a 68%.
I have 7 more other balls of absinthe if we needed it.
The coconut's not even like overpowering.
No, not at all. Which is
But I think
weird
it cancels the
because-
absinthe. I think that's what's happening. They're like canceling
Yeah,
each other
It's
out a
weird
little
because
bit.
you get the absinthe flavor,
Which
but it
is-
doesn't taste like it. I guess black licorice a little bit,
A
but
little
like
bit, but
Mm.
it's kind of like the aftertaste of it. Really, it's like you just had a black jelly bean.
Yeah.
I just feel like I.
But like a minute ago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like, exactly.
I
But is
feel-
it the hibiscus that you can taste? It's like a
yeah,
berry.
it's like earthy berry
Yeah,
flavor.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's also throwing me off because hibiscus isn't something I.
It's that with the
Typically
pineapple. It's a different taste. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, and the cream.
It is
Mm.
kind of, yeah. It's weird that it's not so coconutty because that stuff is very,
Yeah, it's not as
I mean,
sweet as I would have expected.
super approachable drink.
yeah.
Yeah, but it tastes like I just spent a lot of money on one of those fancy ice cream flavors,
It
like
does.
in one of the
I-
small fucking glass, like one of those.
And you're
balls.
eating it, and you're like, oh, they put that in it too.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow.
something that would
Oh,
have-
yes, I can taste
Less
that.
than greater than.
Yeah.
With ice cream.
Mm. Yeah.
Less than, greater than.
It says Speakeasy in Hudson.
Oh,
Mm.
Mass.
Hudson, Mass.
Like,
we don't
it's
have
like you walk through an ice cream store to get there.
one. That makes sense. Instead of a hot dog stand.
That is like a summertime drink at a.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mint and the absinthe combined, like it's interesting. Nothing
Nothing
bad about
stands
that
out.
drink.
Not even pineapple juice though really stands out at all. Like,
No, it
kind
makes
of
its
lights.
own flavored
Yeah.
berry. That
There's
could
no
be a
foam.
flavor.
I get no rum at all though.
No, I don't really get rum
No.
either.
I think that's the one thing with the whole ChatGPT. For us, we would have put 2 ounces of something in all by itself,
Yeah.
and then maybe an ounce, and like 2 of dark and
right. I would have probably gone with like
Definitely.
like 2 or like a half.
I would have went 2 white, 1 dark.
Yeah,
And
Personally,
think
I
it
like the
probably
dark
would taste
better,
too.
yeah.
But
I mean, not that that tastes bad at all.
no, it's just we tend to go if you're gonna have 2 separate alcohols. Very rarely do you do a 1-for-1, like a 1
Yeah.
ounce of this, 1
Right.
ounce of that. And the only time that's the case
My
is when
time?
it's tiki.
Okay. That tiki.
Yeah, when it's tiki, but it also usually
But
doesn't end with that. It usually ends with like one of the.
Yeah, you would add one, or you would have
Yeah.
at least 2 more alcohols in there.
Yeah.
Usually, when you see 1-1-1-1, it's followed by at the end. There's like 160 proof top of rum or
Yeah.
something. You're like, oh,
Here.
That
Well,
makes sense.
yeah, I guess if you count the absinthe.
Yeah, the absinthe in here does not add alcohol
Yeah.
as much as it adds
Well,
that absinthe
It's a
flavor.
strong alcohol. It's only a quarter ounce.
Yeah.
It's a full quarter ounce, I should say.
Yeah.
I'll tell you though, you get one of these, you'll just like plow through it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like the last 2 drinks.
Oh yeah.
Diabetes all over the place. Like you just keep drinking them.
Yeah, I
Give
think
me
we
more.
need to
Well,
try
but you'd be
that.
like 5 in, you'd be like,
Oh yeah.
You'd be sitting down, you get up like, I gotta pee. Get up. Whoa!
Yeah.
I think we need to try it with the 2 and the 1. See how that tastes.
Yeah, I think like 2 and 1 would it would just give it a little bit more depth.
Yeah. I
Well,
think so.
if it were my personal choice, I'd go 2 dark, 1 light versus. I think the
Yes.
more approachable for average people would probably be 2 light, 1 dark because
Yeah.
the dark you're diluting it down because it has more flavor.
Yeah, but the dark has more flavor.
But I think that's a problem for some people.
Maybe.
They don't. Hey, don't rip that. They don't want like people don't like an average don't want a lot of flavor. If they did, our Mexican food wouldn't taste so bad. Like most, you go out to a spicy like food restaurant,
Oh,
unless you're
yeah.
going for Indian. Like you go anywhere else, everything is tame. Like they don't want to give you anything that would melt your face off.
Well, yeah, I mean they don't want to scare you.
Right, and that's unfortunate. I want the culture.
I don't know. Oh, most of the drinks at back bar, you could taste some of the shit.
that was like what we had soji or there was a couple different. There was one that had the other
There's a sesame seed oil.
There's a sesame seed oil in one.
Soshu. Yeah, one had Soshu.
Yeah.
One had the
What had sake in it
Sake,
though? That
that's
threw me
sake,
off.
yeah.
That threw me off.
like
That
this-
was the Midori one.
That was the Midori, yeah.
I
Midori
didn't
sake.
mind that one.
yeah, like there was wondering. We were sitting there talking. He's Dan is in the middle of a conversation. He just stops. He's like, he's just I don't think I can finish this drink. Doesn't even look at it. Just keeps going. It's like I don't know.
I'm like, I couldn't do it.
I told you I didn't mind.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
But my drink was good. That whatever I had that you
Oh.
switched with, that one was good.
Absinthe
All
in
my drinks.
Amsterdam. We were just there.
In Amsterdam?
Mm.
Oh, that's true.
All right.
So you first thing, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to. You want to check these guys out. I think we're gonna probably use this again this month. But this is a shaker spoon. I got that on Amazon, so I'll put an affiliate link below. You can go to AwesomeDrinks.com and get your bartender starter kit, your bar gear, your mats, all that stuff. I sell those at shop.awesomedrinks.com. Links are all below for
You
that.
gotta try it.
You got to do it.
It's good.
Mm.
We're teaching you how to drink.